Hello guys, today's demonstration will be about the game Killing Floor and especially how to single-handedly complete the harder levels that you find on the Hell on Earth difficulty. This will be done with the class of Berserker, which is the easiest class to complete this challenge. And the map I will be showing you is the map Bedlam. First things first, get your Berserker to a level 6, so you get that extra soaking, which is really important to escape crowds of specimen if you get surrounded. Also, get familiar with map that you want to complete. Know a main route and alternative routes along the main route, so you can escape if the main routes get blocked by for instance, a horde or by a flesh pound. Also, get to know the class Berserker, know the limitations, know what you can do with the Berserker, know some tricks and pointers. You really need, even though you watch this video and I will try to explain as much as I can, you really need to get a feel for the mechanics behind the class before you can do a good job and before you have a good chance in completing the maps. This is a learning curve behind it and you really need to learn the basics before proceeding. The first wave can be hard to complete sometimes because of the limitation of items that you receive at start. This is where level 6 is really important. Not only do you get the extra damage, the extra soaking, but you also get the chainsaw. The chainsaw will help you a lot against small mobs and make wave 1 to a cakewalk. What you will do is run from the specimens so they group up. Stand yourself in a bottleneck area and start chopping the specimens to pieces. Loads, I highly recommend shooting in the head till the head rubs off instead of chainsawing them down to minimize risk of getting vomited on and taking extra damage. Focus down the gore fest before the clots. The clots can't grab you because you're a berserker, but the gore fest can still do heavy damage to you. Also, they have a charge, which means they can get in contact of you even while you try to escape them. When you get to the shopping stage for the first time, sell your chainsaw to buy the katana and a lever action rifle, or LARP. If you manage to find a pickup for the hand cannon, keep that one instead, because you will need it later on if you follow this guide to the letter. At wave 2, the crawler, the stalker and the husk will be added to gameplay. The best way to take down the crawlers is to turn around from time to time and shoot them down with your LAR or your hand cannon. This is a requirement to survive. Remember that the stalker can be invisible and attack you from the back. This shouldn't be a big problem, but still you need to keep it in mind. If you are in line of sight of a husk, he will start to charge up his gun to shoot a fireball at you. What you will have to do is to kite this fireball. Either you learn when to jump to kite it so the fireball will miss you, or you take a corner so the fireball can't hit you. On wave 3 the siren will be added. Either take her out with guns or try to ambush her. Don't stay too close to her for any amount of time if not necessary. On the 5th wave the Scrake will be added. You really need to have bought an axe before starting wave 5. With the axe you need to target down the Scrake. I recommend that you do this when it's very little specimens left. What you do is you hit them with an alternative attack, back off a little, wait till they charge you, hit them again, do repeat until they're dead, or you just try to take them down as quick as possible by alternative attack with the axe towards their head again and again and again, till their head falls off and they die. Now it's time to finalize your buying build, or buying order if you rather would like to call it that. What you will need to have at this point is a katana for the weak specimens. You will need an axe for the scrake. Also you can use the axe to take down a husk or a siren faster. You will need a hand cannon for the small annoying creeps, and also to shoot down sirens from a distance. And most importantly, you will need pipe bombs. The pipe bombs you will be using to take down the flesh pounds. This is not something that's normally been used to take down flesh pounds, but this really helps you to do it. If you place a pipe bomb well, they will die immediately. And hopefully you will get some smaller trash among with the flesh pound. If you place them lesser well, you will at least damage them plenty, so that you can axe them down quick after that. To ensure that you kill the flesh pound with the pipe bomb, you can use the weld door trick. What you need to do is make sure that the flesh pound is following you. Run through doors, close them, weld them and drop a pipe bomb behind the door. The flesh pound will now start to attack the door until the door is destroyed. When it's destroyed, the pipe bomb will activate and blow the flesh pound to pieces, and you will have a great success. That's everything for now. If you use this strategy correctly, you will get to the patriarch without any bigger problems. Of course, killing floor can be a hard game, and even though you're following this, you can have a hard time if you don't know the basics of the game. I recommend that you watch some beginning videos and also try the game a lot before attempting this, so you get a feel for the berserker. I shouldn't need to tell you this because you will be playing the game to get to level 6. If you're hacking or abusing in some way so you get to level 6 before that, I really do recommend that you play the game before attempting the hardest difficulty there is on it. If you have any questions or any pointers to this guide, please leave a comment and I will reply to them as I see them come. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon again.